I am Marcus with That Nerd Show, and we are talking about the film Size Does Matter with Rafa, Jorge, and Amina. I'm sorry about that. Ximena, okay. So, apparently size does matter. I'm curious about this.
It depends about what. I think the size of heart, the size of honest.
Our integrity, our honesty, our dreams, the size of all that things,
Right.
of course, that it matters. That's the film about.
Now, I mean, obviously, when you hear the title, we're immediately going to go to, body parts.
Exactly.
But I mean, are you trying to get away from that with your story, that there are other things to consider, or is it really just a joke on the body part thing?
There's a trick on that, it's exactly what we wanted to do. It's to do a different type of comedy, because most of the time, some comedies in Latin America are so much into the macho ideology, you know what I mean? The traditional way of watching, for instance, women on society.
Right.
So we wanted to do something different. It's a trick. There's a trick there. So at the beginning, people think that it will be maybe a romantic, sexy comedy or something like that. And then they realize that it's about something deeper, something more important. It's a movie that empowers women, which is very important for us, to show another face of our society, and of course, another face, a modern and very nice face of Mexico, which is very important right now in the moment that we're living here, even more here in the United States.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we show the positive side of Mexican. In Mexico, we have the normal life.
Right.
We are not the drug dealers or criminals. We have a really normal life.
You're people like everybody else with the same kind of struggles.
Yeah. So we show that Mexico, we are workers, dreamers.
Right.
We dance. So it's a very good time to show that kind of Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about like romantic comedies or rom-coms and stuff like that, how kind of America, we kind of miss the point, that there's always a deeper meaning. I mean, is that what you strive for as a filmmaker, to have much more of a deeper meaning than just the cheap laugh or thrill?
Totally. We were looking, the good comedy, it has to be very serious.
Right.
In the United States, maybe in the last years, Hollywood has been working so much with the superheroes and maybe forgetting a little bit about the real stories, the stories about real people, something deeper, something with more sense of universality, you know what I mean? So we wanted to do that. We didn't want to do a comedy for Mexican people or for Latin people.
Right.
We are here on the International Dallas Film Festival showing a comedy that you don't have to be Mexican, you don't have to know Spanish, you don't have to know anything about Latin America to enjoy the film, and that's what we wanted to achieve.
As a filmmaker, who has been your biggest influence?
Well, I have several. The first name that I will say will be Stanley Kubrick. Maybe the biggest filmmaker, but there's plenty, of course. I really do like a lot of American filmmakers, like the typical, like Francis Ford Coppola, like of course Steven Spielberg, because they are very, very universal. And there's plenty. Not for this specific romantic comedy, but good filmmakers.
Yeah.
How about you, as an actress, has there been a big influence on your life?
Kate Blanchett, Meryl Streep. This actress influenced my performance, my dreams, my truth in my performance. Yeah.
Well, to give it a little lighthearted mood to this interview, we are That Nerd Show, so we are nerds. We love superheroes and stuff like that. So we always have a nerdy question that we like to ask every filmmaker. Okay. And this year's question is, if you could be a superhero or villain, what would your superpower be and why? What kind of superpower would you like to have?
The superpower. I think that I would like to be invisible, invisible, like the Invisible Man.
Okay.
Well, because sometimes it's way better if people don't see you.
Yeah.
And then boom, you're there, achieving something. It's a great opportunity on this, even more on cinema. Mm-hmm. on this film industry if people don't watch what you're doing and then boom, you're just there doing your thing?
That's a good answer. How about you?
For me, maybe to fly. Yeah.
Get to places quicker.
Yeah, or to fly, or to be very like Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
How about you? Do you got one?
Un poder de como
Un poder que te
superhéroe.
gustaría tener.
Ajá.
Flyer?
Fly, to fly.
Fly too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I hate drive. I hate slow travel. I can just get everywhere quicker. Well, thank you very much for the interview. Good luck with the film.